Hey lovelies, it's Heather here. I'm shooting a short shit video right now because my other video for today was really short and everything. It's 2:27, almost 2:30 in the morning. I just got done watching 22 Jump Street, and then before that I watched what was it called? Fuck, I gotta look it up. 10 Cloverfield, I think. Fuck, what's wrong with the remote? Yeah, 10 Cloverfield, which I think I've actually watched before, but I don't think I'd watched 22 Jump Street yet. I'd only watched 21st or 21. 21 Jump Street. But anyways, and I'm sitting here going through the movies trying to find something to watch. And there's several that I want to watch, and there's one that I wanted to watch a few nights ago. And this proves, like, the whole codependency shit and ass fucking thing of my damn life, because I'm so fucked up in my goddamn head because I'm so used to just shitty ass people being around me and everything. But one of them that came up that I can watch on the on-demand is Beauty and the Beast, the new one, or the relatively new one, the Disney that everybody was having a fit about, the remake, the one with real people in it and all that shit and everything. But anyways, I found it a few nights ago, and because this was right when Jeremy had wrote me and he's like, hey, I want to date you. And I was like, okay, we'll see. And so I didn't watch it that night because I chose not to watch it because I thought I would like to watch that with him. I would like to watch that with somebody if I'm dating them. Granted, I don't want to force them into it. If they're like, hell no, I ain't watching that shit. If they said that, I probably would have been like, fuck it, and watched it myself. But since I was under the impression that I might have a boyfriend, I was like, nah, I ain't gonna watch it. I'll watch it later with him if he shows that he's actually going to be boyfriend material. Which he has failed to do so right about now. Really, 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 really fucking bad. Which is typical. And I don't know, like I stated in a previous video, if it's something dealing with my kid's dad, my ex, because he's always been so fucking controlling and manipulative and just all kinds of shit. And then Jeremy runs in the same circles, go to find out that he runs in, then the same circles as the maintenance people that I had an issue with, where I used to live. And I'm just like, I don't like these people that run in these fucking circles. I want to move the fuck out of where the fuck I lived before, and I want to move the fuck out of where I'm living right now. But if my grandmother were to leave me her trailer, then of course I would stay here, or better yet, if she would leave me the property. But of course I would stay here, or I would rent it out to somebody. But other than that, I've never liked where the fuck I live. I do not like the people. I do not get along with them because my reputation was done set pretty much throughout my childhood. It's like, oh, here's my parents, and here I am, and I'm 5, and I'm 6, and it's like, oh, this is our daughter Heather, the one that's not like Brandy, the one that she struggles in school, the one that she had the febrile seizure when she was 3, and so now she's not a complete retard, but we think she's pretty close. But don't treat her different. Instead, treat her like a normal person. And yet they themselves didn't even treat me like a normal person, and nobody ever has, and nobody ever will, for as far as I'm concerned, around here. And so everything was going fairly decent on my plan to hopefully get the fuck up out of here. Granted, it was taking forever, but taking forever is better than never happening at all. And so I had a job. I had a place that was my home, my daughter's home, our pet's home. I was doing really good. All I needed was a license and a car. And then my parents took my kid from me. And so I'm basically dead right now. Hi, I'm dead. Nice to meet you. Like, that's the way I feel. But, anyways. So, I was sitting here watching the movies, and at first I was like, man, I really like this. Man, this is the most relaxed that I felt since I've been here. And like I said, my neck was killing me. Oh my God, moving. Maybe it was just stress. I don't know. But there's something, I don't know. There's something about me and bananas. I don't know. If I eat a banana, I swear to God, within a few days or a week, I'm having like muscle spasms from hell. And it's like, I've looked up allergic reaction to bananas, and supposedly it's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to be like, like you would with peanuts and the wheezing and the breathing and what is it, anaphylaxis or what the fuck ever it's called, or I don't know, but any fucking ways. Yeah, it's supposed to be that shit. So I don't know what the fuck's wrong with my body. I don't know why it decides to react that way. I don't know if it just seems like every time I eat a banana, because I eat bananas so rarely, I'm also maybe doing a lot of strenuous shit, and so my muscles just end up cramping within a few days or a week after eating a fucking banana on top of, I don't know, but anyways. So I put some cream on my neck last night, and that helped quite a bit. And so maybe that's the reason I'm just in a good mood. Maybe it's like because my neck was hurting literally for like a week. And so now it stopped. And so maybe my body's just like, woo, no pain anymore. I don't know. But anyways, I've just been in a really good mood for the past 3 or 4 hours. The whole time I've been watching these movies. Up until I went to go pick my third movie to watch. And I'm like, I wish I had somebody to watch them with. And I don't. And so then it really depressed me really bad. And so that's the reason I'm on here talking about that. And then also talking about how, like, the codependency thing. Because one of the women that I don't watch her regularly. I don't watch her YouTube videos regularly. But she is one of the people that talks about narcissistic abuse and family trauma and all this goddamn horrible ass shit that I've had to live through with no help whatsoever, god damn it. But anyways, yeah, fuck. But anyways, one of the things that she talks about is codependency and how you don't need to be codependent and how you're supposed to be independent and self and all this and everything. And it's like, how do you do that and then also do that and still maintain the fact that I am a parent and I do want my child back, and so therefore I can't be like so selfish that I'm just like me, so that way I end up being a narcissist to my fucking kid and I don't fucking know. And so it's like, one of the things was like, don't be codependent, don't make your choices be based upon other people. And it's like, that is like almost like a bullet to a glass plate of my mind to a degree, because of multiple thousands of reasons. One of them being the way that my mind is hardwired, the way I was raised, the way I was taught. If I didn't obey, oh my fucking God, it was like hell. The way I'm still being taught by society as a whole, because who is supposed to be the nicest person to you, supposedly? Supposed to be your mommy and your daddy, right? But what do you do when your mommy and daddy are abusive and selfish? Any answers? Put them down in the comments, please. What do you do? And then you try, it's almost like, what is it called? Fuck, what's the name of it? Where you sit there and you get along with your captives, and you feel like compassion and sympathy and shit like that. I'm 30 years old and I just got my license. That is basically my whole life. I've been trapped by my family due to the mind games and the emotional manipulation. And so then I started feeling sorry for them. And then some days that's the only way that I can even survive without putting a goddamn bullet in my head, is to just sit here and go, they're special. They're special. Just like they've always, you're special, Heather. Like the retard, I'm supposed to be retarded because I had a febrile seizure, so it's like, you're just special. Sorry, I'm just really bitchy kind of. But anyways, what do you do with it? What do you do with it? So you sit here and you try to get in these good moods where you step back into aligning with yourself and refocusing yourself and who you are and what you want to do. And I just had a thought a few minutes ago, like maybe about 20 minutes ago, and I was like, you know what? Nobody is ever going to fucking take me serious. Nobody's ever going to take me seriously. Ever. And it's not, oh, well, they will if I take myself seriously. No, they still won't. Believe me, I know. Because I'm too fucking serious. All the fucking time. And so I was just like, you know what? Maybe I do need to step back up. Maybe I do need to start taking better care of my health for as far as what I eat. And even though I may not be able to control what I eat, I can control the amounts in which I consume foods. And then I got to thinking about working out. And then I got to thinking about my health for as far as my bones cracking and all that, and my busted ankle and shit. And it's like, you know what? I've been walking on it for 3 years. What's a few workouts gonna do to it? Other than just maybe make it crack completely and I'll kill over in pain and have to be rushed to the hospital in an ambulance because, oh, my foot's just hanging there now. Or just keep on going with the shit and, and whatever. What do you do? But, so I got to thinking about that, and then I got to thinking about, okay, if I do take better care of my health, okay, if I do start working out, can I deal with the mental mind games of it all? And that is the thing that has always broke me. That is the thing that suffocates the life out of me, and it makes me want to strangle myself. And I don't know if I can. Because if I wake up at a certain time every day and I go to sleep at a certain time every day and I work out a certain time every day and I eat a certain food, especially when I'm living here with my grandmother, oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. It's like murder. I swear it is. This is going to end up being a real long video, even though I didn't mean for it to be. Because she's going to be like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? And then I'll just say, because I am, because I want to, because I am, because I want to, because I am, because I want to, because I feel like it. But I'll give her all the reasons in the world, and then all of a sudden, because I won't ask, why? Why does it matter? Or I might, because I just get so frustrated. But even if I don't ask, then she'll chime in her opinion. And her opinion is always degrading. So her opinion will be something like, well, I don't think that that's right. Well, I don't think that you're eating enough. Well, I don't think that you're eating enough of the right foods. Well, I don't think that you should be working out that hard. As a matter of fact, I don't even know why you're working out at all. It's not like your health's that great anyways for you to be working out. I mean, I done know what all she's going to say. And in knowing it, then it's done going off in the back of my head on like a fucking record on goddamn repeat that I cannot fucking break until I'm like dead and gone. So it's going and it's on its own and it's just me. And then all of a sudden she starts saying it. So then I get to hear her times two, if you will. Because I've grown up with her being my grandmother my whole fucking life. And I'm like, I'm going to snap. I'm going to lose my shit. So that's the reason I don't push myself really hard, even when I have the whim or the feeling or the overcoming realization, if you will, of just get your ass up, Heather, and just do. Just do it. Is because the amounts of interruptions. And then that is just the interruptions in my family. If I take a picture and put it up on Facebook, and even if I don't tell anybody, but I take a picture a year later, and I'm skinnier because I worked out, I'm pretty sure that anybody in today's society can get what the hell's going to come of that. The majority is going to be, or 50% at least, is going to be, did you lose weight? Oh my God, are you sick? You know, the negative, what happened to you? You don't look that good. I don't like you when you're skinny or you're ugly, this and that. Oh, look at her. She lost a few pounds and now she thinks she's beautiful and all that hate shit fucking talk. Then there's the other 50%. And theirs is usually more along the lines of, oh, you lost weight. You look so good. You're my best friend now. Can you help me lose weight? Stupid bitch. Like, literally, it's like that. There's nobody out there that's really nice to anybody anymore. There's nobody out there that's going to be like, Heather, you lost weight. How did you lose weight? And then me say, I've been working out. And them say, well, good for you. I'm proud of you. You look better. You look healthier. Good job. Great taking care of yourself. I'm never going to get that. I never got it as a kid either. So I'm just like double fucked, technically. Where these little brats that got their mommy and daddy, or they don't even have to be brats, okay? Maybe they were just kids that were actually raised right. And their parents are like, oh, you look good. Oh, you're working out. Oh, I see. Just like I do my daughter. My daughter's done skinny because she's just made to look, that's her build. She's going to be skinny. She's going to be tall and skinny. But for as far as her arms and her muscles, I've bragged on her. Oh man, damn, look at your muscle. That's hard as a rock, like damn, you can knock somebody's ass out. I love to see you get in a fight. You gonna beat the shit out of somebody. You my kid. Oh, that's gonna be funny as fuck if you ever get in a fight with somebody. But then again, just being like, damn, show me your muscles. Ooh, look at little muscle woman there. I mean, this kid is the one that helped me move the stuff that Eddie had to come and help me move. My kid is moving shit like a damn grown-ass adult. Because at the end of the day, it was just me and her. There is no other family in our family. So whenever we wanted to move the computer desk, which granted I actually scooted it on some sliders by myself. That was pretty fucking hilarious when I did that. Because of the last little bit, I had to put my back up against the wall and push with my legs to get the damn thing to go anywhere. But anyways, and then I moved the entertainment center from the bedroom to the living room, back to the bedroom, back to the living room, back to the bedroom, and back to the living room again. That was with the help of my kid. Then my bed that has plywood nailed to the bottom of it. Me and my kid put my bed together in the apartment. Like that kid can hold her own. But anyways, sorry. I love to brag on my baby. What parent doesn't? But, well, I say that like, what parent doesn't? And apparently my parents didn't. It was more like, oh, Heather don't know how to do normal things because we never teach her anything. Yay, we're never proud of her. I don't know what else to say. I really don't. But, anyways. I don't know how to deal with my folks. I don't know how to deal with it anymore. I'm done. I don't know how to deal with people anymore. I'm so done. I wish somebody was nice. The nicest person I know. Oh my God, I'm gonna die from saying this. There's a part of me that is dying on the inside, screaming and crying like a little baby. The nicest person I know, other than my daughter, that is alive right now, is her father. The guy that cheated on me, the guy that gave me a STD that ate away at my second child, the guy that took the name that I had picked out for my second child. And not just a name that I randomly picked out. My daughter Ava's name was more randomly, to a degree, picked out than this name. This name I sat and I studied how I wanted this name to be. Where with Ava's name, I had done liked that name before I'd ever became pregnant, before I ever even thought of becoming pregnant. I had thought of this name when I was like 8 years old. And I didn't even think of it. And I barely scratched the surface of thinking of it while I was pregnant with her. And then I went to sleep, and I swear to God, I had a dream. And in the dream, Jesus was talking to me, and he told me flat out, he's like, this is what you're going to name your daughter. Call me crazy, but that's the dream that I had. It's like I was just sitting in like the room, like, I don't know, was like the sky to a degree. I don't know, because I just felt like I was floating in air, and it was just blue. And I heard a voice. And I contemplated for the longest after that dream, and I was like, now, am I sure that that was a good dream or a bad dream? Am I sure that that was a good voice or a bad voice? And I sat there and thought for like days. And then I was like, give me a sign. And then the sign was that her name had done been chosen before I had even come into existence, type thing. And it says that God foreknows everybody before they come into existence. And so whenever I seen the dots connect in the way that they did, and since I'm all about noticing coincidences, and my best friend's name was Adrian at the time, and then my kid's dad's name was Adam, or at least that's one of his names that he goes by. And then my friend, all her family members were named with A's. And just a whole bunch of other coincidences, and then just a whole bunch of things dealing with me and dealing with my grandparents, my grandmothers, my grandfathers, my this, my that. Everything lined up, everything made sense, so I knew that was what I was supposed to name her. But anyways, the second name that I picked out, I picked it out based upon the same reasonings that came clear about Ava's name. So I went and I dug up coincidental things. And then the L's are representative of me and my cousin Misty, because we both have the same middle name that starts with the L. And then also my fucking dad has a middle name that starts with a L, which he shouldn't even fucking count. But anyways, so I picked that name out, and then he went and got some other chick pregnant, and that's what they named their kid. And I sit here and say that other than my kid alone, he is the nicest person that I've ever known. Do you know how fucked up I sound to even my own self? Like, if I could step outside myself right now and bitch slap myself, I would. That's how ignorant I fucking sound to myself. But the reason I say that is because he was gentle with me. And not just physically. He was gentle with me emotionally, for the most part. For the most part, especially that first year of us being together, he tiptoed around my emotions with respect, not out of fear, not because he was afraid to offend me, because he knew the sore spots of me, I guess is the best way to word it. And he didn't want to hurt me. Do you know how fucking nice that is? And so I only got that for a year. And then after that, like, he become all selfish. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck happened to him. And then drugs, they make people's minds, they alter people's minds permanently. So. And the thing was, is like, he didn't even, I don't know if it was him or if it was just God giving me a break to a degree. Because maybe God looked down on me and God was like, you know what, Heather? I think you've had enough for right now. And I think you need a break. Because I don't know if Adam consciously had any idea that he was representing himself or showing himself to be that kind to me. Or if, like, if he was thinking it and conscious of it and paying attention and going, you know what, this girl's been hurt. I don't know which one it is. And the biggest thing is that I honestly kind of don't even care anymore. But I am pissed off that I see him as one of the nicest people that I've ever met, and he's treated me so fucking shitty. What do you do with that? But anyways, so the reason I started this video was because of the movie thing and sitting here being alone and the codependency thing, and how I noticed that like whenever Jeremy was like, yeah, I think we might date and I might want to be your boyfriend kind of shit that he said to me, and I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, okay, well, what all do we need to do? Okay, plans. And it's just like, my mind was just ding, ding, ding. Okay, this is what we need to do. This is what we need to do. Like a fucking, I don't know, like brainstorming. But it's like, unless I'm with somebody, I can't really seem to do that just for myself. And so then it's like the codependency thing. But then, is codependency really such a bad thing? And that's arguable. Jesus Christ, I'm coming up with fucking what the fuck am I trying to say? I know what I'm trying to say, but I can't say it. But anyways, you can argue it, debate it on both sides. Holy shit, I'm so fucking stupid sometimes. But anyways. Oh god. But anyways, scratch that, please. But anyways, or it just don't sound right. But anyways, I don't know. It's just fucked up. But it's debatable on both sides. And then it's like children are codependent upon their parents. And so if children are codependent on their parents, but you weren't allowed to be codependent upon your parents, and instead you had to be independent, and then you grow up and you still need this codependency so that way you can learn and grow and all that and all those aspects and shit. And it's just all this fucking like really bad like head fuck of everything. And then it's like, I'm religious and I believe in God. And so therefore, as a servant of God, then you are someone who serves. And so therefore, you should be okay if you are a tool of God and an extension of God, which is what we all should want to be if we believe in God. Then you should be able to provide service in whatever aspect that you can, and to a degree, with your morals intact. Don't take that out of context. But you should be able to provide services and help people. And so, like, for instance, say you cook a big meal. You should be able to, like if you're sitting outside as your food is finishing up being cooked, and you see somebody walking down the road, you should be able to offer them food. You should be able to help them out. And so on and so forth. But we live in society is taught about greed, and it's not about serving others, and it's about serving yourself. And so it's just this whole head fuck. And then that's what people get mad about, talking about religion and stuff and everything, and about how people are like, oh, there is no religion, and there is no God, and God never existed, and they say shit like that because everything comes across as pushing back against it now. Everything used to be pushed for religion, for religious beliefs. This is the way that it has to be. But now it has circled back towards itself in its whole entirety. And so now people are saying that it's not true, and so on and so forth. And so it's just a whole lot of people arguing and shit. But it's like, for as far as me, I do believe in God. But I'm not going to go out here and help somebody and get treated like shit. Because I'm not Jesus, and I can't do that. And I'm not a Christian, so I'm not Christ-like, I guess is the best way to word it. I'm not going to sit there and take somebody's shit. I'm going to get angry eventually. And then that's even like, what's his name? Is it Jennings? Clayton Jennings? And I might get in trouble for mentioning his name because he comes across as a very strict type guy, but hopefully I won't. But anyways, he was talking in this spoken word like poetry thing that he does or whatever. Anyways, he was talking about his issue, if you will, with how they were over in Africa, I believe, and his kid got sick. And the fucking dickhead of a fucking cab driver didn't want to take them to the hospital and thought that it was funny. Because it's just a white kid, what does the white kid matter, and shit like that. And you're a rich guy and you can pay extra money for the cab and this and that. And the baby about died or whatever, his daughter. And about how he got so mad. And about how he's like telling the guy he better turn the fucking cab around. And I wrote a comment up under it, and I was like, listen. Because I just had this feeling that maybe he might sense, or not sense, but I had a feeling that he may feel some guilt for getting that angry with somebody because he seems like he's a very high up Christian type person that believes in you don't cuss and you don't say anything wrong and you don't do anything wrong, and you put up this image of perfect all the time and you act perfect all the time even when your life is going to hell in a handbasket. Perfect, perfect. And I'm not saying that as an insult. There's a lot of other people that do it. But God himself says that he is an angry God. In the Bible, I'm an angry God. I'm a jealous God. And then, what does God say? Depart from me, for I never knew you, is what he says to the sinners whenever he casts them into hell. We are made in God's image. We are made in his likeness. So you want to tell me that we can't get so mad that we want to cast people completely out of our lives? And that we can't get so mad that we get jealous? And that we can't get so mad that we get angry? And anger has been sucked out of people and seen as such a sin. And that is ridiculously absurd. It really is. You are entitled to have anger because you are a human being. You are not perfect. And then God's anger is supposed to be righteous anger. So therefore, that's the reason when even these Christian-like people, because I've seen these Christian-like people that are all on this high woohoo morality scale and think that they're better than me because they consider themselves a Christian. Not saying that he thinks that, but just saying some people I've been around. And what I'm getting at is their anger. Oh, I've pissed them off real good. I've had them yell at me. I've had them almost scream at me. I've had them kind of throw things towards me, not directly at me. And then they justify their anger because they're defending God. What do you think you defending your child's health? Your child on the verge of dying. What do you think God would say to that? Would he see that as a righteous anger? Or would he see that as unjustifiable? So, you can kind of figure that shit out yourself. You can have your own opinions about it yourself. But mine is you have every fucking right to be angry. And to do what you need to do to take care of business. But anyways, just a bunch of thoughts going through my head tonight and stuff, and all the codependency and how I'm supposed to kind of feel bad about it to a degree, but then again I don't, and then again I like myself to a degree because of it, but then I kind of hate myself because society tells me to, because society tells me that I'm shitty because of it. Like, I'm sitting here and I'm like, you know what? That is so nice of me that I was willing to actually wait to watch a movie because I thought a guy was actually maybe going to date me and be my boyfriend. And I thought to myself, I want to watch that with my boyfriend. Am I really a shitty person for doing that? No. Who did I hurt? Nobody really. But let's say that it was a one opportunity time and I couldn't watch the movie right now, even though I can. But let's say it was one time opportunity, then yeah, I fucked myself over because I didn't get to watch it or whatever. And even though if I were to start watching it right now, it might kind of make me a little sad. And I might kind of be like, damn it. I wish I was watching this with somebody, and I might get all caught in my emotions and cry like a girl and all that and everything, which I don't think I will. I usually don't. I kind of cut that shit out sometimes, for the most part. Tiger? Get in here. Get in here. Get back. Damn cat. But, anyways. Yeah. I don't know what to make of the whole narcissist and codependency and when to be selfish and when to not and anything anymore. And that's the reason I get labeled an asshole sometimes, is because I get told by people, especially, oh God, I don't know how many times Adam asked me, what do you want? He'd get so mad at me. He'd be like, what do you want? Reminds me of that scene off the fucking Notebook. And I would just smart off to him some random shit, I remember one time I was like, I want a pony. And I could, feel him come unhinged when I said that. Because I was so fucking mad at him. Oh, God. But it's like he didn't care what I wanted. Nobody's ever gave a shit what the hell I want. And then because I'm not used to ever getting what I want, I don't even know how to ask for what I want the majority of the time. So, yeah. Look at that. Yes, I'm using my fucking camera as a mirror right now. Little baby hairs. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to make of anything. Bless it. You talking to me? She talking? She talking? Okay. No. No, ma'am. But anyways, if you have anything to add to this, I guess, about codependency, narcissism, independence, dependence, when to be selfish, when to not. Not like I'm really going to listen, though, in all honesty. I am going to read and educate myself. And I've been doing that for a really long damn time. And it's like anything else in the world. It's like there's the people that are religious and the people that are atheists. Or non-religious. And they are what they are. And then even me, I sit here and I am religious. I do believe in God. And I are what I are, and I can't describe it that much in so much detail that it's pushing against other people's beliefs or perceptions or whatever, because I'm not here to force others to be like me. I'm here to make a pathway for myself and find what is working for me and what is good for me. And that is the way that everybody needs to be, and everybody needs to get off of everybody's ass and stop judging people. Stop being dickheads. But we'll see. I don't know. So, but I wish somebody had the answers to the universe other than God. Then again, I don't know if I really do wish that or not. I wish I knew just enough for me to get by in a comfortable way instead of this torturous bullshit that I'm having to live through. I wish everybody could be content. I don't even give a shit if anybody's happy right about now, because I would rather be content than be miserable. And the majority of people seem to be pretty fucking miserable, and it's pretty fucking depressing, and it's really fucking sad, and I do not like it. Because at least if my life was going to shit, not hell in a handbasket, not that bad, but if my life is just going to shit one day, or for a week, or for a little while, I could look at somebody else and see them doing better than me. And if I wasn't some demonic, jealous shit of a person that most people are, and I try to not be, and I usually am not, and that's the reason I miss my kids so fucking much. But anyways, I could look at other people and see them happy, and it made me feel good. And so, like, for as far as my kid, like, say my kid wanted a certain Monster High doll, then I could go and buy it for her, and then I gave it to her. And then I was just as happy as she was that she got the damn doll. I was else just as happy as she was, or happier, or I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck that noise was. But, anyways, this life. So if anybody's got any answers to this video, I don't even know what I'm gonna label this video as. You can write it down in the comments below, but other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I hope everybody's doing good. Keep putting your best foot forward. Like I always sign off, you know, if you need somebody to talk to, you can hit me up on Facebook Messenger. I'll talk to you. Ain't got no problem talking to people. Trying to help you out. I understand being depressed. I understand being suicidal and all that and everything. I fucking get it. God, do I. But other than that, I'm going to let you go. Hope you're doing good. Keep putting your best foot forward, and I'll catch you later. Take care. Bye.